Welcome back again. This is The Inner Voice, and I'm Dr. Fujan Zain, and I'm delighted to have Dr. Fardad Fateri, who's the president and the CEO of International Education Corporation, which owns and operates accredited colleges across the United States. He is the author of A Culture of Excellence, the Art, Discipline, and Practice of Breakthrough Leadership. Dr. Fateri is a part of a small group of chief executives in American higher education today with significant experience in the imperative but rare interwoven triad of academic, operations, and business verticals. With over 25 years of experience in higher education and graduating from UC Irvine and Harvard universities, Dr. Fateri has served as a professor, department chair, dean, regional director, college president, division president, chief academic officer, everything you could ever imagine. Board director and president and CEO of several medium to large size nonprofit, market funded, and privately held systems. And we have him with us now. Welcome, Dr. Fateri.
Thank you so much. Thank you for the invitation. Happy to be here.
Wonderful. For the last conversation, which I think is very important, you also talk about expressing authenticity, which I think creates such a level of trust between the members of a community that are there together so many hours to create a goal, a common goal for each other. Can you talk a bit about that?
Sure. Yeah. Authenticity as opposed to being fake, I think is terribly important everywhere. But in this context, we're talking about organizations. So it's very important in the sense that it builds trust. I think that people, whether you're hiring new colleagues for your organization or whether you are having meetings or whether you're interacting with your existing team members, being totally and fully authentic is important because in a way, you're respecting your colleagues, because when you're not authentic, when you try to be something you're not, it comes through. Again, it comes down to that intuition we talked about a little earlier. I think people have great bandwidth when it comes to assessing authenticity in people. Or not. So, all of us do it when we listen to people on TV, especially politicians or various people. We immediately we start thinking, is this person authentic or not? They don't have to be right. They don't have to be wrong. They don't have to be good. They don't have to be bad. But authenticity buys you trust. And in organizations today, in my opinion, it's terribly important, because a lot of people are very skeptical and many times cynical about authority. So authenticity is very, very important. So people at least know you're being real and genuine and you're making yourself vulnerable. And I think vulnerability is a value that people underappreciate in society these days, because they look at it as a weakness sometimes. I think it's a strength, and so is authenticity. I hear the term a lot of times, fake it till you make it, but to me, people are more prone to support you if you're authentic. And if you ask for help, if you ask for support, as opposed to faking like you know what you're doing. You cannot build a team through lack of authenticity. And if you do build a team, you won't have a successful one that will sustain that level of vigor that you anticipate in your team.
Wonderful. Dr. Fardad Fateri, who has created, and it's an ebook, A Culture of Excellence, the Art, Discipline, and the Practice of Breakthrough Leadership. Dr. Fateri, where can people get your book?
Actually, the book is also sold in paperback. It is available in digital format. My co-author, James York, and I are very excited to have that. Amazon is probably the fastest and most accessible way to the book.